Hi everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's okay this morning. Today is Thursday, June 9th. Currently it's 75 degrees. High today is 79. Chance of rain 80%. Humidity is 64% right now. Winds are 8 miles per hour and air quality is 41. That's good. Today, we haven't done a drive with us for a while, so a few days ago we went riding around. We went somewhere, a store, one of the stores or something, and then we went, and since we were in that area, we drove to where Joy, the house that Joy lived in when she was little, and so we did a drive with us to Joy's childhood home, is what it is. So check that out today. It's a nice neighborhoods over there where that house is. What's for dinner? I fixed eggplant parmesan last night, and Joy fixed a salad, and I fixed some Sister Schubert rolls, and I did a cook with me. So check that out. I've had some people ask about doing, especially the eggplant parmesan. So I did one, and it'll be out, let's see, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have a grocery outlet freezer stock up haul. They had some things that were a good deal, and so that one will be out Saturday. The cook with me will be out Saturday. So here's what dinner looked like last night. It was great, and that's a meatless meal, so that's a good thing. Eggplant's a lot cheaper than meat would have been. Okay, plus now I've got them growing out here, so that'll be even cheaper. Freeze better. Okay, what's for dinner tonight? We've got they're Johnsonville, they're like cheddar smoked sausage, or I think one of them calls them cheddar wurst or something like that. They're cheddar smoked sausage, and we're gonna have them as like hot dogs. We're gonna have chili dogs with them, and we're gonna use those deli rolls or whatever they're called. They're like hoagie buns. Them things, they keep the stuff in a lot better than a regular hot dog bun. The stuff doesn't just fall off. All the onions and chili and stuff just falls off when you try to eat it on a regular hot dog. And then we'll probably just have some fries with it. Okay. Let me get this ready for today's tidbits, and I've got a morning coffee break taste test. All right, I'm going to be trying this. We got this at Walmart. This Dole Parfait Peaches and Cream. It says excellent source of vitamin C. So let's see what this is like. 100 calories in one container. 2 grams of total fat's only 3%. 1.5 saturated is only 8%. That's not bad. No trans fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. 20 grams of carbs is 7%. 1 gram of fiber is 3%. 15 grams of sugar and 11 grams added sugar is 22%. That's really not that bad compared to other things that I've tried. Even in yogurt, will lots of times have more than that, I believe. And it's got 20% of vitamin C. So, let's see. Get that out here. That's what it looks like. You can see some peaches. Tom's gonna need a paper towel. Okay. I don't know if you can, how good you can see. That's what it looks like. Let's get some. Oh, goodness. I think there was another flavor. I'm not for sure, but I think there was. This is great. Really, really good, y'all. That doesn't, it almost does taste like some kind of cream, the, the stuff underneath it. I thought it might taste more like pudding, but it's like a cream taste. It's very good. I'm impressed with the nutrition facts. That's not a bad snack, and I could really eat that. You know, we eat yogurts lots of times for like our dessert, instead of having something. You know, we splurge, and I made a cheesecake like for what was it, for Mother's Day? I think it was for Mother's Day. You know, and Joy made one cake I think since then, but um, you know, she has her brownies and stuff, but we don't eat that many. What I'm getting at is we don't eat that many really cakes and stuff like that when it comes down to it. So that would be a good dessert uh, for us. So I can't remember exactly how much it was. I don't think it was, you know, super high or anything like that. I wish I could remember how much this time. I can't remember because it's a new item we've never bought. Seems like it was around $2, a little over $2 maybe. Like I said, I'm not exactly for sure, but I give that a 5 out of 5. Y'all definitely try it out, um, and it's not really that bad. I mean, it's got a little bit of sugar in it, but overall, it's got, you know, some good numbers. All right, let's do today's tidbits. Okay, we spoke about natural gas. Now it says natural gas prices reach 14-year high due to heat waves. Natural gas prices in the U.S. hit a 14-year high on Tuesday, coinciding with a heat wave sweeping the West, particularly Texas. The prices of U.S. natural gas futures, an agreement to buy or sell at a future date, has risen 10% in the last week. Utility bills are likely to soar as natural gas is the largest fuel source for power generation in the U.S. Well, that doesn't sound good to me since we got natural gas. Of course, in the summer, I mean, we're not really, it's, you know, our water heater, the stove, and stuff like that. It's not that much for us because our AC is electric. We just got a portable one in the family room. Our central air went out years ago. Okay, microplastics found in fresh Antarctic snow for first time ever. I don't like the sound of that. For the first time ever, microplastics have been found in freshly fallen snow in Antarctica. Scientists are worried that this could accelerate snow melt. Though tiny plastics were detected earlier on the Antarctic surface, this is the first time it has been reported in a fresh snowfall. The finding was published in the Cryosphere Journal. I don't see how it gets in there like that. Study: rising temps may cause humans to shrink in size. Oh no. Professor Steve Broussat is a paleontologist at the University of Edinburgh. He pointed out that the rising temperatures could cause the human race to shrink as smaller mammals deal with rising global temperatures better. He also noted that early horses that lived about 55 million years ago became smaller in body size as temperatures rose. Okay, Alps is turning green as its snow cover decreases. The Alps in Europe is one of the world's most iconic mountain ranges. Recent research by the Spatial Ecology Group shows significant loss in its snow cover and an increase in vegetative land cover. The study says these are the consequences of climate change over the past 40 years. Increased plant growth in the Alps will also speed up snowmelt. NASA's James Webb sustains first major meteoroid strike. NASA's James Webb, the most powerful space telescope, has sustained its first noticeable micrometeoroid impact. The agency said Wednesday that the impact occurred between May 23 and May 25. It affected the C3 segment of the 18-piece gold-plated hexagonal primary mirror. Officials said the recent impact will not affect the telescope's performance. Okay, we had a thing in our prayer request about something that was similar to this, and this is just a tragedy too. So y'all, if you can have time, say a little prayer for this family here. As a matter of fact, I need to put this down. Okay, I'll keep that one. Okay. It says, Alabama man drowns while rescuing son from rip current. Only in the one in our prayer, they a younger boy died, and the one that went after him to save him died. A 49-year-old father who rushed into the water to save his 17-year-old son got caught in a rip current and drowned over the weekend in Alabama. The son survived the incident that occurred Saturday at 7 p.m. near the Gulf State Park Saltwater Pavilion after lifeguards had gone home for the day. The family was visiting Gulf Shores from Louisiana. That's just terrible. Drought-ridden Joshua Tree Park closes trail in California. The Joshua Tree National Park in California Park is under extreme drought conditions. Due to this, a popular hiking trail to an oasis in the park has been temporarily closed so that the bighorn sheep residing there can get undisturbed access to water. The closure started June 1 and will remain in effect until the arrival of summer monsoon rains. If you hear something, them birds are out there, they're starlings, fighting over that suet. There's been a bunch of starlings lately, and they bicker and fight with each other, peck at each other. For that last, they'll eat it all, I'd say. What's left of it. Hawaii photographer finds fine art in Pacific waves. Clark Little, a renowned water photographer from Hawaii, has released a book titled The Art of Waves that chronicles his adventures in the ocean. It contains more than 150 of his favorite images. Little has spent 15 years documenting shore break waves, which roll in from the Pacific and crash directly onto the sand, unobstructed by reefs. Coast Guard saves 3 boaters stranded in Tropical Storm Alex. After receiving an emergency alert Monday night, the Coast Guard rescued 3 boaters who were stranded during Tropical Storm Alex. The sailboat Full Hot was located about 395 miles southeast of Virginia Beach. Crews in the rescue chopper lifted all 3 members without any injuries. The seas were 10 to 12 feet high with winds of 40 miles per hour. Is this crater mouth to hell? Batagayka is a 282 feet deep crater in Russia's Siberia. It was first measured in the 1980s and has since grown to 3,280 feet. Locals believe it is a passage to the underworld since it grows by about 65 to 98 feet every year and has not stabilized. The crater formed as rising temperatures thawed the frozen ground in Siberia. Isn't that something? All right, everybody, that's it for today's tidbits, and that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. That helps me out. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, later on, you'll see a drive with us to Joy's childhood home. Bye, everyone, and God bless.